Hello, I'm Louise Hope from BeHealing.com, and this is this week. What's going on this week for all signs? So I'm going to go into the general energies for the week for everybody. That is the week I published this on a Friday night, so it's for the weekend and that following week, right? But it's whenever you find it because the guidance is kind of energy update. The energies around this time. Take it as it resonates. So I'm going to do the general energies for everybody, and then I'm going to go specifics, going to clarifiers for each star sign to get specific about it. So watch the main bit because you won't understand the specifics about the star signs if you don't. And then when you get around, once you've watched the main bit, then you can watch maybe your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign if you want to. You can also cross-watch for your loved ones as well. It might make more sense of what's going on for them at the moment. And the timestamps will be in the description box for this video and in the comments as well. So if you want to pick out particular signs, or you can watch them all, totally up to you. So let's get the cards out for the collective then. I've got a live show pretty much every day apart from Sundays here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. Now, if you've got a question, a burning question for your higher self, you can get a mini read in there, or you can, if you just want some guidance for a certain situation that you're in at the moment. Mini reads are by donation in that Psychic Cafe show. I also do channeling for the collective as well in there. So come along. Would love to see you in there. If you want a private reading, I've got limited availability readings. I do my readings within 24 hours, so my availability for the next 24 hours is there on my website, behealing.com. So if you choose whether it's a reading or an energy healing that you want, if you find that they're all sold out, then just check back within 24 hours. 12 hours, 24 hours later, you'll notice some availability opening up at some point anyway, if you check often enough. I do make them available every day unless I'm having a day off. So, the energies. We've got delight here. Well, that's a good start, isn't it? A delightful week. We've got a full moon this week as well. And yes, I'll have some reduced price full moon readings as well on my website, behealing.com. Again, they'll be limited in number, so you might want to get one of those. But, interesting, because we've got pretty volatile energies around this full moon. It's going to be a crazy one. But the week as a whole is going to be delightful, which is great. I like to hear that. I hope you do too. Let's get a cat out of the bag. Who's this one? Cozy home. Yeah, bit of hermit energy going on this week. We might want to hermit over that full moon as well. Because, yeah, people could get crazy all around that time. I think the full moon is on the 27th, I think. And like a day before, and definitely maybe 2 days before, it's the usual full moon energies, like 2 days before and afterwards. It's a bit of crazy time. It's all for a good reason, though. I think things are getting shaken up. So you might want to withdraw, cozy home, stay at home, that kind of thing. You might want to wait until the storm has passed, let's put it that way, before you take action on something or before you're getting out there. What have we got here? We've got the Fool, so a new journey begins. Could involve taking a risk. Will involve taking a risk is what I'm hearing there. Got the Two of Cups here. It's a romance. It's a romantic offer coming in there, a significant one. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, fate getting involved. Wow. These are powerful cards. Let's get one more out. Not three. Let's get one more out. Sometimes the guys don't hear me or don't believe me. I think they know better. Do you think you know better, guys? You do. Nine of Cups, wishes fulfilled. Wow. Look at that. But the first card out is the Fool card, so we do have to take a risk for that. So it's jumping into the unknown. It's taking that step out, taking a leap of faith forward. Why? Let's get some clarifiers out for the collective. Three of Emotions, a reconciliation. Okay, into the unknown. And so what's known about a reconciliation? Well, we might think it's going to be the same as it was before. Well, if we want a reconciliation, we probably don't want it the same as it was before. We're probably hoping that there's a slight change happen there. So it still is unknown. Has somebody changed? Has somebody changed in the same way as we want them to change? Has someone changed in the same way as we've changed since we've been with them as well? So if I'm talking about a reconciliation for you, like a romantic partner coming back in, three of emotions could also be getting together with friends. It could be about working with people. It could be any kind of reconciliation, right? But if it's a reconciliation, it means there's been time apart, which means that some change will have gone on, or you required some change to go on. So there's an unknown aspect of it. It requires you taking a risk. So I would say that this week is about making a clear decision on that, weighing up though the benefits of the risks. A carefully considered risk-taking. Leap forward into a reconciliation. Leap backward? No, leap forward into a reconciliation, because I'm getting change there. Two Cups energy, what's this? Why have we got the Two of Cups out here for everybody this week, or just for those that it resonates with, I guess? We've got the Ten of Materials. Wow, somebody that wants like the full shebang with you. The Ten of Materials, it's everything. It's the house, it's the family, it's just everything. And the Nine of Materials here. So somebody who is self-made, maybe an entrepreneur, could be, but someone who's self-made, they've got the materials together. This is someone coming in. They're rich. They've already got plenty themselves. They're making themselves happy. Their life is full. They're coming in to give you a love offer. That could be you too. Happy in yourself, and you come together with the Nine of Materials to have the Ten of Materials with each other. It's adding that cherry on the top, the relationship that matches you. This is a match. So if you're in that Nine of Materials energy, meaning you are fulfilling your wishes, you got the money, you're making, you're just enjoying your life, it's great, but you're single. This is the cherry on top. This is somebody that is that energy too, that wants a relationship as well. So the Wheel, wow, no wonder we've got the Delight card. The Wheel of Fortune. It turns, fate gets involved and brings you together. Like there could be someone put in your path. And something, it could be opportunities as well. I mean, not everybody's looking for a relationship here, but this is heavily relationship biased. Just because of the cards, the Three of Emotions and the Two of Cups there, they are relationship cards. So, but if you are, of course, it's going to be the same energy. So the universe doesn't distinguish between love and abundance, really, because it's all the same energy. And you'll know that when you start doing the self-love thing, because you start attracting all kinds of abundance. People loving you with money, with kisses, with gifts, with, taking care of you. It's all the same energy to the universe. So this could be about a job opportunity as well. Someone that wants to give you your value, your worth. Someone that can offer that wants to give that. The Wheel of Fortune. So why have we got the Wheel of Fortune? High Priestess. You knew this was coming. You felt it coming. The fates getting involved. So if this is a person, a romantic relationship that I'm talking about, someone put in your path, that's a match to you, you're going to feel it. You're going to intuitively feel that they are your person. If this is a job offer, same, you're going to feel, or an opportunity of some sort, you're going to feel that it's right for you. Nine of Cups, wishes are fulfilled. Nice. Why have we got the Nine of Cups out here? Why have we got the Nine of Cups out here? The Four of Materials, but having to hold back. So this could come from a place of self-love. I don't always get that from that card, but it's definitely the holding back kind of an energy. So it could be that you are fulfilling your wishes. You're holding your energy back, so looking after yourself, doing the self-love thing, rather than people-pleasing, rather than trying to take care of everyone else. And you holding that back has caused you to fulfill your own wishes, and then that makes you a very powerful magnet to, as I said, abundance. People are wanting to love and care for you too. You're doing it for yourself. You attract it from outside of you too. You become a magnet to that similar energy. Got the Tower card on the bottom of the deck there, but it didn't come out. So you might be afraid. Like the bottom of the deck, it can be like what's underlying, like the dark side of things, So you could be afraid that it's all going to fall apart, that it's too good to be true, it's too delightful. When's the other shoe going to drop? That kind of thing. Right, so we've got the Fool and the Three of Emotions here. What's behind that? Taking this leap of faith into this reconciliation. Integration. You've changed. You've changed, they've changed. I was picking up on that energy. This is about change. Find out who they are now. Find out who you are now. haven't you changed? Take a look back. You've changed since you were together with this person, or you were in that job before, or in that role before, whatever it is that's coming back around for you. You've changed, and they've changed too. So integrate those changes that have happened. The snake is on this card, see? Snakes are all about shedding the skin, changing. Might look different now, you know, it might look different now. The different potentials are available now. The Two of Cups, I'm going to clarify each of these rows for every star sign, by the way, to find out what it is for those particular star signs. Two of Cups, the Nine of Materials and the Nine of Materials. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Two people that are fulfilling their own wishes coming together to have a relationship. It's great. Teaching. You've learned. You've learned by yourself, by having an independent journey of fulfilling your own wishes. You've learned. They've learned. Now you're going to choose each other because you know that that's what you want. If you're doing that for yourself, you're going to choose someone that's doing that. You're not going to choose someone that's not doing that. Why would anyone who's self-loving want to choose anyone that isn't loving themselves? Beyond me, we wouldn't. Because once you're doing it for yourself, you recognize it in others. You know, they're the only people that can they've got something to give back to you. So, and the only ones available for a healthy relationship as well. It's a healthy choice relationship because you've learned it through yourself. And that's the way we learn. We do it for ourselves first. So the Wheel of Fortune, fate kicks in and you're going to feel intuitively connected with someone. It's all good and truth. So it's your truth and it's good. Nothing to be afraid of here. So you could be afraid of repeating patterns from the past, especially if we're talking about a love relationship here. But don't worry about it. Fate kicks in. You're going to intuitively feel like it's you and it's all good. So, especially if you're doing this Nine of Pentacles thing, for sure. So your wishes get fulfilled because you've been self-loving, past, present, and future. Continue on with that. That's what it's saying. So you've held back your energy from maybe dysfunctional people, toxic people, that kind of thing. You've been holding back your energy to love yourself and fulfill your own wishes. Past, present, and future. You learn from the past. In the present, you're self-loving. Take that into the future too, so don't drop that. So if I'm talking about you getting into a new situation here, whether that's a relationship, a new relationship, or an old relationship, it's coming back around again. It's changed now because you've both changed and you've learned and you've grown. Just make sure that you keep on doing that self-love thing. In other words, don't fall back into old patterns. Don't put them first kind of thing. Don't get yourself into this new job that shows up and just do the same old thing that you did before, doing too much, putting too much work into, you know, trying to please people and then falling down those same holes again that you've been in before. Take those lessons that you've learned forward. What's going on in our love lives this week? Let's find out. Plenty, apparently. We'll get one of these out. I'll get one of these out for the collective, and then I'm going to get one of these out for each star sign as well. Stick around for that. For everybody, we got trust. Trust in this process. Trust in this person. If you've changed, they've changed too. Remember, universal principles always apply. So what vibe you're putting out, you're going to be attracting that back. So trust in that. Trust the universe. Let's get one of these out. A new start is coming. How exciting! A new start's coming. And what else have we got out with that? We've got cooperation, right? And I'm going to get one of these heart cards out for each star sign as well. So let's put that one there. Cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person has experience and value. Yes. Everyone has experience and value. While you've been apart from this person, if I'm talking about reconciliation here, you've grown, they've grown. That time had value, great value is what I'm hearing, and it's actually set you up for this self-love, for holding your energy back, to fulfill your own wishes. They've been doing the same thing. Hopefully they come back in and it's all go. A new start is coming, cooperation. Then you can do it together. That's why the Nine of Materials turns into the Ten of Materials. It's perfect. It's perfect. That's how relationships should come about. Two whole people coming together, wanting a relationship and choosing it, deciding on it. Talking, interested, conversing more. A weighted message arrives. There it is. An awaited message arrived. You've been waiting to hear from this person for this new start. Maybe you've been trusting in that. Well, it all seems to be go now. It seems to be all systems go. Let's get some more cards out. So what else have we all got going on this week? We've got career. So career changes this week. For some of you, this is about career. So it depends whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest, whether it's a new relationship, whether it's a career, something is kicking off. So for some of you, it's career. Movement forward in your career, new opportunities. Now, it could be both. It could be everything, in fact, because when you get aligned and when you're doing the self-loving thing, like I said, you're a magnet to all of it. It's not just specifically, oh, I'm going to manifest love now, and then nothing else works in your life but love. If you're aligned, then you're a magnet to all of it. Could be getting together with friends. Yeah, there's a bit of a party vibe, or there could be around the full moon there. You might want to do that. You might want to hide away as well. Remember, we've got the cozy home card out here. So just check in with your own energies, because it could be crazy out there around the full moon. But getting together with friends, that's nice. It doesn't have to be out, does it? We've got the boot here. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So you're going to have to take action this week on whatever's coming in. You're actually having to fall back like the fool. You've got to take that leap of faith. You've got to take that risk. And we've got pineapple here, reconciliation. There it is. There's the confirmation. We're talking about a reconciliation of an old love coming back in. Somebody coming back in, maybe the return of a twin flame. It could be reconciliation. It could be you returning to a workplace, or it could be you returning to a line of work that you used to do in the past as well. It could be you returning to some kind of a gift or some kind of a skill that you've got, a talent that you've got as well. Very interesting energies this week. I kind of wasn't guessing this from the daily energy updates that I've already recorded. The fault line. Okay, so your triggers. We fall over where our fault lines are, right? And so we've all got them. We've all got wounding where those, where we've been wounded. It's painful, right? And there are triggers. That's where we can get triggered, and that's where we can mess up in our lives, is when we get triggered and sensitive, and we're all like, triggered. We can really mess things up. I mean, see people doing that all over the place, especially online. So we've got to watch out for our fault lines there, our weak points, our weaknesses this week. No tripping ourselves up on our weaknesses. We've also got the Pilgrim. So this is a spiritual journey. It's a spiritual journey. So I feel like this is an ongoing spiritual saga that you've got going on in your life, and it's kind of an important part of the story, of your spiritual story. And this is a scene that's going to make it into the film of your life, that kind of thing. It's an important week. It's a spiritual journey, yeah. Okay, what else have we got? One more, please. And then let's get into clarifying for each star sign. There we go. The medallion, medal, a reward for all the hard work that you've done. That's awesome. So some rewards coming in. Well, of course, if it's reconciliation, there's a lot of manifestation going on this week, apparently. So let's find out for each star sign, shall we? I'm going to go Aries through Pisces. As I said, there will be timestamps in the description box for this video and in the comments as well. Jump ahead or watch them all. Totally up to you. Watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus if you're interested in the love stuff. And as I said, you can cross-watch for your loved ones and just see what they're going through, because it might make more sense, people's behaviors, you know. Let's start off with Aries. Aries, the Fool. And the Three of Emotions. What is this? Taking a risk on an old relationship. Reconciliation. Choose to change and go deeper. Right. So you're going to have to, there's change involved. That's what I was picking up on this. is that there's change involved in this reconciliation. You've changed, they've changed. So you get to decide now, as you're going into this reconciliation back to that place or back to that person, is you have to change that dynamic. Don't go on as you did before. Choose deeper, choose to get more involved in it, choose to do it a slightly different way than before, or a completely different way than before. So choose those changes that you want. If we're talking about a relationship here, you just don't want to get into the patterns that you did last time. You want to be consciously aware of that, Aries, and choose the changes that you want in that relationship or that job, whatever it is that you're reconciling with there. The Two of Cups, the Ten of Materials, and the Nine of Materials for you, Aries, is, well, it's a relationship and it's initiating compassion. So hard times is what I'm hearing. Someone's been through hard times and they're coming with an offer for you, a love offer for you, or you're extending a love offer to them. And they've been through hard times, but they've learned from that and they've learned to self-love and to fulfill their wishes, right? And so it feels like somebody's ready. They feel ready now to extend that offer of love to you, initiating it. So you need to initiate that compassion to understand, instead of, you might be a little bit fiery, Aries, a bit passionate about this person, a bit pissed off for what went on before, and just have compassion for them instead as they explain. I feel like whatever went on, Aries, they needed that in order to learn and grow from it. I feel like they have learned and grown from it, and so listen to them and then be compassionate. The Wheel and the Priestess. So fate kicks in and my idea, and relax. So Aries, this is something that you've known. You intuitively knew this was your person or this was the job for you, whatever it is. And yes, it comes back around again. Now I'm getting this told you so kind of an energy from this. Own my idea. Own your idea, but relax about it. Don't have that told you so kind of energy about it. Just accept that it's yours. It's your gift. You don't have to be told you so about it. Yeah. Nine of Cups and the Four of Materials. So you held back and now you're getting your rewards from that. Create and listen, you see. So the universe has been listening to you. You've created this. You held your energy back to do the self-loving thing and now you're getting rewards from it. So it's just perfect. Aries, it's perfect. Love it. Let's move this out of the way. And I've got a space to put my cards down. So what's going on in your love life, Aries? Let's get one of these out for you. You got very soon. Something happening very soon. Clearly decide. I feel like you've got the power to slow this down if you want, but don't do that. Just have that told you so kind of an energy. Don't do that to yourself. If this is something or someone that you want, then you absolutely say yes to it and let that past go there. Okay, you've also got satisfaction. So satisfaction guaranteed is what I just heard then. Wow. Satisfaction guaranteed for you. This is what you want, Aries. This is what you've been wanting. This is what you've been manifesting. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. You're calling the shots now. You're making the decisions for yourself. Be sure to open up to that and say yes to what it is that you want. Yeah. Yep, I think I've already told you that stuff anyway. So Taurus, what about you? What's this Fool and the Three of Emotions? What's this risk that you need to take in this reconciliation? Meditate and time alone. Right. Taurus, you can be kind of fixed, can't you? Can't we? On Taurus sun sign as well. So yeah, it can be kind of fixed. So you've been alone and someone comes back and then like meditating time alone. So you've gained so much from your time alone is what I'm getting here. That's showing in these other cards too, with the Four of Materials here and the Nine of Materials, Taurus. And you gain so much. Do you really want to give that up? Well, I think you do. So just meditate on that. The risk is you giving up your independence. It's not really giving up your independence, but it's giving up your alone time. It's like, what do you have to give up to get into a relationship? Well, you have to give up your singledom. And if you're really enjoying your singledom now, which this is saying that you are, that could be tricky for you because you're fixed sign. You're kind of stubborn, Taurus. We're kind of stubborn, aren't we? Two of Cups, Ten of Materials, and Nine of Materials. Love offer. What is it? including, is it true? It might be unbelievable. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm getting a big energy from this. Including, is it true? It might be unbelievable. You might have to like splash your face with water or something like that. Like, is this a dream? This could be somebody incredible coming in. This might not be someone from your past. This might be someone incredible coming in. I'm talking big energy, like they could be really rich or famous or something like that. Big energy. You wake. You might want to wake yourself up. You might think, is this happening to me? A huge love offer from somebody. But you saw it coming. Fate gets involved. What's this for Taurus? Brilliant and communication coming. I'm getting goosebumps. Okay, brilliant. It's fate is getting involved and bringing you together now with someone who is worthy of you. Wow. Intuitively, you knew this was coming. It's brilliant. Communication comes in. It's someone getting in touch with you. Fate getting involved, and suddenly you're getting someone or something at your level, Taurus. This is great. Nine of Cups, Four of Materials. What's this? Work and decide. So you have been holding your energy back. You've been fulfilling your own wishes there, and then something comes in. Work and decide. You know how you got with the Fool? To be in a relationship with somebody, you have to give something up, and that's your singledom that you're going to have to give up. Now, you've had all your time to yourself while you've been single, being independent and all of that. You're calling the shots. You're doing whatever the hell you want, Taurus, and you like it that way, right? And you've been able to focus on your work. Now, someone comes in, they've got big energy, this person, and something has to give, right? You can't put your energy into everything. You're not going to be calling the shots all the time, not with this big energy person anyway. And so there's going to be some change. So, not this week, but you're going to realize some change there around your work now. This is a good thing. You've been fulfilling your wishes, and now you're getting even more wishes fulfilled, but something needs to give there. So it's going to be the decision time around. It's just releasing your hold on how things have been is what it is. There, Taurus. Wow. How exciting. What about your love life, Taurus? I think that is about your love life. You've got playfulness here. Very good times this week in your love life. This person, whoever it is, very good times. Fun with them. Playful. Very good. I like it. Let's get a heart out for you, Taurus. This Taurus likes it very much. Let me know what's going on, Taurus, in the comments. Willingness. Be willing. Be willing to dive in. You're able to compromise if the end result is love, right? It's all about compromise for you this week. That Fool, there's a risk to take giving up your independence. There's a risk to take. You're going to have to make a decision to back down on your work a little bit. Be willing to do that. Be willing to compromise. This love is worth it. Absolutely worth it. And Gemini. What's this Fool and the Three of Emotions for you? It's forgive self and believe in self. So something went down with a relationship, Gemini, in the past, and it caused you to question yourself. Maybe you thought they were the person for you, and then it broke down, and you're like, well, how come I had that intuitive hit that they were the person for me if it didn't happen? Like, what's wrong with my picker? What's wrong with my intuition? Something must be off here. And then they come back in, and you have to go through that same process again, like questioning yourself, forgiving yourself, believing in yourself again, bringing back the belief in yourself and the belief in your intuition. Gemini. So yeah, maybe you overthought it, Gemini, when there was that break in that relationship, and then when it comes back in, like it might not be a relationship. This could be a job. So you lost a job, and then you stopped believing in yourself that you were any good at that thing. Didn't think that you would work in that kind of line of work again, and then you get a job offer. And you've got to resurrect that belief in yourself again and forgive yourself for kind of giving up on yourself. It feels like you gave up on yourself. So whatever it was, it really rocked you previously. Anyway, it's coming back around again. The Two of Cups, the Nine of Materials, the Ten of Materials. What's this? Love offer for you, Gemini. knowing and talk to someone. This is somebody new. This is somebody new, Gemini, and you're going to feel this intuitive knowing about them, and you need to talk to them. So don't close down, don't get scared, talk to them, make that connection with them. Oh, I want to get the relationship card out already. The Wheel and the Priestess. You're going to get an intuitive knowing. The universe gets involved, helping you out here. Fate gets involved. Expansion and breathe. This is going to be very exciting. A little bit scary. Very exciting. I thought that motorbike was for me. Yeah, a little bit scary, but very exciting. Expansion and breathe. So, whew, it's much bigger than you expected. It's very exciting. Breathe through it, breathe through it. Calm yourself down. It's great. So the Nine of Cups, Four of Materials. You've been holding yourself back, fulfilling your own wishes, and then completion and willingness. So you need to be willing to give that up. I mean, give that holding your energy back up. Give the independence, the, doing it all by yourself, for yourself, pulling your energy back, that kind of thing. That's completed now. You need to be willing to open yourself up and be in a relationship is what it seems to me. Here, Gemini. Let's get a relationship card out for you. What's going on in your love life, Gemini? What's going on in Gemini's love life? Just one, please. Okay, it's this one. This could be the one. That was one of the two that came out before. This could be the one. It could be. It's looking very promising for you, Gemini. The cards are flipping about. And let's get a heart out for you, Gemini. This could be the big one, the love of a lifetime. The one that you're with for a very long time, or forever. In this lifetime, anyway. Freedom. You got freedom here, setting your heart free. So you've had heavy times, haven't you? The past couple of years, especially, you've had some heavy times in the realm of the heart. You've got freedom here. You're releasing any self-imposed restrictions. Yeah, you've been holding back. Or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. Opening back up. Opening back up to love again, Gemini. I love it. That's great for you. Cancer, the Fool and the Three of Emotions. What's this? Taking a risk about on a reconciliation. What is it? Ooh, what's the risk? You've got to detach from someone else, Cancer. Detachment and release guilt. So you've been holding on to someone, you feel guilty about that. You're going to feel guilty about letting them go anyway, which is why you haven't been letting them go. But here comes an incoming, and you're going to have to let go now. Might make you feel even more guilty because you've waited instead of doing it before this. This could be about like leaving a job behind. You feel too guilty, so you don't want to quit that job, but then you get another offer in, and you're like, yeah. You might not have told them that you've been applying for other jobs, that kind of thing. So the risk is in detaching and releasing the guilt so that you can move forward unencumbered without holding yourself back, pulling yourself back because of guilt. Guilt attracts punishment. If you feel guilty, you're going to sabotage yourself because you feel bad and you want to punish yourself for it. Two of Cups, the Nine of Materials, and the Ten of Materials. What is this love offer that comes in? Someone that respects you. You being okay with that. So somebody offers you a love offer, and it's coming with respect for you. And why would you have to be okay about that? Of course you're going to be okay about that. Are you? Why aren't you? Why wouldn't you be? It's someone respecting you. Maybe it feels a little bit emotional because you're not used to that. Maybe you're used to people not respecting you. Someone at your level. Being okay about that. And so you might not be believing in yourself very much here, Cancer. They're at your level, but you might not believe it. And so it might feel overwhelming to you. The Wheel and the Priestess. So fate gets involved and intuitively you know it. Again, respect. So this is all about your self-respect journey. And I don't feel like you're fully believing it. You might feel a little bit wary of this person. It appears on the surface that they're great, but you might be worried that they're a narcissist or something like that they're hiding something. But really, it's you. It's your self-respect kind of journey. You need to respect yourself and how far you've come and realize that this is a match to you and claim it. so many people can hold the best things away from them. They just don't feel worthy of it, and so they push it away and they make it wrong or something like that. You might want to make it wrong, and it's not wrong for you. So let that respect in, because fate's getting involved, trying to dish you up that dish that you really want. So don't turn it away. Nine of Cups and the Four of Materials. So you've been holding back and loving yourself first. That's great. I am that in time alone. And you thought you were going to be single forever, didn't you? You thought that was it. You thought that's who you were. You kind of given up. Kind of given up on the relationship thing. And then here it comes. Well, what's going on in your relationship life? In your love life? What's going on in your love life, Cancer? Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. You know, as I said, you're going to be wary about this person. I don't feel like you need to be. I guess some people maybe that are watching this should. If you've not been doing that inner work, if you haven't been doing the self-love thing, absolutely be wary of them, because you're not going to be attracting anyone decent in if you haven't been doing that yourself. But if you are resonating with everything that I've said so far, yes, you can trust them. So keep an open mind. Let them surprise and delight you. Remember the first card we got out? Delight. Priorities. Cancer, you understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. Priorities. So you could have been focusing on other things in your life, given up on love, and in it comes to wake you up again. You know, the universe is always going to try and bring us back to love. It always will. Virgo, what about you? No, Leo, what about you, Leo? I don't know why I forget about Leo so much. Sorry. Leo, the Fool and the Three of Emotions. I think I do that every week, don't I? Do I say Virgo before Leo every week and then correct myself? I'll get there in the end. So you've got to take a risk on this reconciliation, Leo. What's it all about? Be willing to include yourself. Be willing to include them. Be willing to open the door. Be willing to let them back in. You just got to be willing. Be willing to let them back in. Be willing to include them. That's the risk, is opening the door to them again. So they hurt you. This is someone that hurt you in the past. And yeah, you might not want to open that door again. Like, after all you did to me. But do it anyway, because they've changed, like I said. In the general part of it, I was picking up a big energy about you've changed and they've changed too. Give them a chance. Two of Cups, the Nine of Materials, and the Ten of Materials. Someone to truly match you. Hey, I love it. Leo, and look at this, challenging and be firmer. Someone that will challenge you, yes, because they're a match to you. So they're going to stretch you. They're not just going to be a pushover. This isn't someone that's going to put you on a pedestal and just adore you and let you rule the roost. No, this one is a match to you. They're going to stand up to you. They're going to challenge you. It's going to be exciting. It's someone that's good for you. So be firmer in choosing that. You might want to like pop your crown on and just like sit on your throne and have someone adore you, but that's not what's best for you. A challenge, Julia. The Wheel and the Priestess here. So the universe gets involved, fate gets involved, and you've got playing completion. It's the end of your playing days. It's all over. There's hearts breaking all over the world because Leo is getting involved with someone now, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's the completion of the play. End of your bachelorette days. You're no longer available to anybody else. And intuitively, you're going to know that. You're going to know, that's it. I'm taken now. How cool. Nine of Cups, Four of Materials. So you've been doing that self-love thing. You've pulled back. You've been looking after yourself, fulfilling your own wishes, forgiving yourself, being supportive, forgiving yourself for the past and supporting yourself. You've been supporting yourself and doing the right thing for you. That's great. I love it. Very good energies for you, Leah. Now, and that's what's brought you to this point of our relationship coming in, because you've been doing that. New love for you. It's a new love. A new love for Leo. What else have you got here, Leo? You've got integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. I feel a little bit of resistance in you, Leo, to this, but I think you're going to go for it. Because it's everything that you want. It's very good for you. There's a very light energy. I think you're going to be laughing a lot, Leo. You're going to be in integrity. They're going to be in integrity with you too. It's a great match, is what I'm feeling here. Virgo, what about you? What is this risk that you need to take on this reconciliation? Who is aware and find a new approach, right? So you've both grown in awareness. You know more now. You're different now, both of you. And you know that there's a different approach that needs to be taken now. So you don't get back into this relationship and do the same thing as you did last time. You change it. You change it up now. You've grown in awareness. So be careful not to settle back into the same rut that you were in with this person before. Because then you're just going to go through the same thing again. You're going to break up again and have to go through the learning cycle again. Why not just change things up now? The Two of Cups, the Nine of Materials, the Ten of Materials. So you're on track and love what is. So this is about a reconciliation. It's about coming back together. You've learned so much. You'll do things differently this time. Maybe in your time apart, you're both working on your own things, sorting out, your own wishes, getting that independent energy, fulfilling your own wishes. Love what is. The time apart that you had, you could be reeling against that. I'm feeling an emotional energy from you, Virgo, but you are on track, so it had to happen. It was part of the path. It was a necessary part of the path, so don't rail against that, the time apart that you had there. The Wheel and the High Priestess. Whoa. Yes, Virgo. So fate gets involved intuitively. You know that fate has a hand in this. You've got to be firmer in passion. So there's a lot of passion, a lot of sexual energy around this person. And yes, it's like your body, your mind, your soul, your heart, everything getting involved to say, yes, this is my person. So let that give you the clarity that you need there. Nine of Cups and the Four of Materials. So you had pulled back your energy. You have pulled back your energy to do the self-loving thing, to fulfill your own wishes first. And you've got get what I want and forgive yourself. And so you might be feeling guilty about that, about withdrawing your energy from this person that you did. You pulled back. You walked away from them or something. You might feel guilty about that. Don't forgive yourself, because it is what you want. I'm getting like strongly that you needed that time apart to sort out. For them to sort themselves out, for you to sort yourself out too. Virgo. What's going on in your love life? Everything, apparently. What's going on in your love life? What's going on in your love life, Virgo? Let's get one of these out for you. Virgo, please. There we go. True love. The one true love is what I just heard. Your one true love, I think you knew it before, but it kind of fell apart. And now it's coming back together. So all is well. Let's get a heart out for you, Virgo. Yay, it's not about time. You've been having a hard time of it lately, Virgo, and it's all coming good. I knew it would in the end. Must be coming into your time now, Virgo. Empathy. Empathizing. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. So empathy over how you're feeling, how they're feeling, having a mutual respect was on the bottom there. Respect for each other with what you've been through with the time apart. It's definite reconciliation energy for you, Virgos. And Libra, what about you? What's this for? What you've got to take a risk on a reconciliation. To move it out of the friend zone. To move it out of the friend zone, Libra, into the love zone, the passion zone. Might be scary for you to do that, but you need to take a leap of faith on that, because this is the right person for you. Two of Cups, Ten of Materials, Nine of Materials. It could be you then that's making this love offer. Go for it. Yes, it is. See, it's you. I told you. Libra, it's you making this love offer. You realize it's them. They're my one. Go for it and be okay about you being the one to go for it. So no rules about, oh, it should be the guy that does it or whatever. No rules around that. If you're feeling it, absolutely go for it. Ask them and be okay about that. Wow. The Wheel and the Priestess. So fate gets involved and intuitively you know it. Freedom and be with nature. Free from some burdens from the past. So, what is this? Some burdens from the past, and that's completing now, and it sets you free. Intuitively you knew You're going to release a burden, something hard from the past. I don't know what that is. I'm not getting it specifically, but you're being freed from a burden. It's the completion of that. And then fate gets involved to bring you like a new chapter, is what I'm getting there. And more natural to you, you know. Random. Nine of Cups, Four of Materials. So you did pull your energy back to fulfill your own wishes. You got what you resist, persist, and believe in yourself. So you thought it was about your resistance. So you were kind of judging yourself for that. When you pulled your energy back, you didn't see it on the bright side, as if to say to yourself, this is the right thing to do to fulfill my wishes, because if I don't love myself first, how can I love anyone else? You didn't have that positive self-thought. You pulled your energy back and then you judged yourself for it instead. You're like, why am I resisting what I really want? I don't believe in myself anymore. That kind of thing. And you need to change your mind about that, because it was the right thing to do. It was the self-loving thing to do. So get that right in your mind. It was the self-loving thing to do. Anyway, it's all coming back around again. If you open up to this and actually ask them, because I do feel like it's you that's got to do that. Wow. And Libra, what's going on in your love life? Love yourself first. See, love yourself first. So some of your Libras, you need to get your head straight about that being loving yourself first instead of it being a bad thing. Trust your intuition on that, and let that be okay to love yourself first, because some of you aren't going to make this. You're not going to ask them. You're not going to open up to it because you're still going to be judging yourself. So this week it's all about you getting over that and realizing it was a self-loving thing that you were doing, believing in yourself again, and then you can approach that person with purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love if you love yourself first. If you love yourself first and you're validating all those choices that you made in the past and you make it okay, then you're going to be able to move forward with determination and purpose and ask them. Give them that love offer that you want to give them all along. Wow, Libra. And Scorpio. Scorpio, take a risk on this reconciliation. What is this about? Facing the situation and refocusing. Interesting. So this is about a giving up on a reconciliation dream. This is saying you need to face that that's not happening and refocus on someone else instead. It's not happening. It's unrequited love. It's just not going to happen. That reconciliation that you've been so focused on, refocus on someone else, or refocus just on yourself now, Scorpio. Two of Cups, Nine of Materials, and the Ten of Materials. You've got take the risk and make love here. Now this is about, the make love card is about doing what you love. And this risk, taking a risk here, seems to me, this is saying the Nine of Materials, doing something that you really love to fulfill your wishes there independently. It feels to me like this is a redirection to self-love that you've got here. It's about letting go of that reconciliation fantasy and taking the risk on yourself, putting yourself first, making great leaps in what you want to achieve for yourself. I think that there's someone in your future that's at a whole new level, Scorpio. And you've got to focus on yourself and get yourself to that level. The Wheel and the Priestess. So fate kicks in. Intuitively, you knew all along. You had many intuitive hits about this, so I'm hearing. And you've got romance and criticism. So there was so much criticism within yourself. Again, this is about the past. It's almost like you were trying to be so positive about it, even though you had so much criticism inside of yourself about it. Like trying to convince yourself that you wanted that person, even though you had a million things going around in your head about how you didn't. Trying to ignore that. Criticism around romance, and maybe your romantic side took over and you tried to be positive about it and tried to manifest it, instead of the reality was it was all red flags. It was like 99 red flags and then one rainbow flag, and you just focused on that one rainbow flag. So needing to get real, Scorpio, and listening to your intuition so that that cycle ends, so that you don't fool yourself again and get yourself into that pretend situation. It seems like you're in a fake it till you make it kind of an energy here instead of reality, ignoring the red flags, trying to make it good when it was never going to be good. Nine of Cups and the Four of Materials. So you've been fulfilling your own wishes, you pulled your energy back, being creative, facing that situation. So you have been looking after yourself in the material stuff, Scorpio. So you're like, oh no, but I have been loving myself. I have been putting myself first. I've been doing that. So why can't I have the relationship now? Well, you haven't really been doing that because you've, to me, this is saying you've been attached to, emotionally attached to the idea of someone that just isn't right for you. So you might be looking after yourself with regards to your money and your work and stuff like that, your home, everything, but your love life, you're still thinking that you're down there and not up here. You need to get yourself up there about your love life. So stop ignoring those red flags. You're gonna face a situation, Scorpio. What else for Scorpio? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Oh, who are you making that to? Not the old person, is it? Maybe you need to open up. Go on some dates. Be romantic. Be lighter about it. Try and find someone without so many red flags. Discernment. Choosing. Yeah. Be careful who you express your love to. You're developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Oh. Express your love. I think you need to date a lot of people, Scorpio. Take the rose-tinted spectacles off, those romantic fluffy pink spectacles that you've had on, that have had you seen someone in the past. So many red flags, but you've seen them as the right person. And date and actually see people clearly as they are, and then use your discernment. Choose, like, sift through them, get to know them. Don't just express love and be loving just because you think that you should be to everybody. Choose more carefully who you express your love to. Be a bit more selective, Scorpio. Sagittarius, what about you? What is this risk to take on a reconciliation? Gentle, quieted heart and believe in self. So this is a reconciliation that you think is going to happen but isn't going to happen. You're going to have to quiet your heart about that and believe in yourself more. I think you've been, like Scorpio, I think you've been fixated on someone that's not going to happen with. What's this Two of Cups, the Nine of Materials, and the Ten of Materials for Sagittarius? Encouragement and healing. Relationship healing here. It's not going to happen. You might get disappointed this week that you're not included with a lot of the other signs that this is actually happening for. This great relationship stuff. You might see it going on around you, but it's to trigger you into that healing. You've got some more healing to do first. You've got more self-love to do first. Sorry, Sag. But, whatever's going on, it's encouraging you to heal and do that Nine of Materials thing. Sorting your life out, making yourself happy, fulfilling your own wishes. The Wheel. So it seems to me like Sagittarius, you might be trying to find happiness in a relationship when you're not really happy by yourself. If you're not happy in yourself, you're not going to be happy in a relationship. The relationship isn't going to help. Like, if you're not happy in yourself, you're not going to be happy when you get $1 million either. It's because it's not that stuff. It's not the stuff outside of us that makes us happy. You need to make yourself happy first. The Wheel and the Priestess. So fate gets involved and intuitively you know something. Touch and own my idea. There is something that you want. So you're getting a glimpse of it. You're kind of on the right path is what this is saying. You're kind of on the right path here, but there's something you're not seeing clearly about yourself, something that you need to find within yourself first, get yourself on track before you add a cherry on top, which is a relationship. Nine of Cups, Four of Materials. So you pull your energy back to heal, have a good time. So you need to give yourself a good time. You need to heal yourself and give yourself a good time. So I feel like you've been holding on to heavy energies here, Sagittarius, and trying to get in a relationship before you're even ready for a relationship. That's what I'm getting. I'm just saying. See, told you. Unrequited love. Yeah. It's unrequited love. It's not for you. And because you're not ready for it yet. I picked it. I picked it. So let's get a heart out for you. So let's give Saggy some. You're not far off. You're on the right path here. You've got the right vision here. You've got vision. You got a vision here. You're on the right path. You're going to get there. You're just not quite ready yet. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving and just universe. Remember, Sag, it's not a race. It's not a race. You're not like in competition with the rest of the star signs, and the first to get there, forever lover, wins the race, and everyone else is a loser. That's not true. We're all at different points along the way. That's why these are energy updates, right? Because some of us are ahead of the game, some of us are behind, some of us are ahead of the game in other parts of our lives. You could be excelling in another part of your life and a little bit behind on the relationship stuff. Doesn't really matter. So you're headed toward that vision. You are. Don't worry, Sag. You'll get there. You're not that far off anyway. Capricorn. Capricorn, taking a risk on a reconciliation. What's this about? Allow and service. Someone that you were helping out. You were in a relationship with someone, you broke up, or there was a period apart, has been a period apart, and you were helping them and you wanted to help them. You'd be of service to them, allowing yourself to be of service to them. I'm not altogether sure that's a healthy thing. But taking the risk on that and a reconciliation, maybe there's more to learn there. Maybe you quit too soon kind of thing before you'd got the lesson of you putting them first or something like that. I don't know. What is this? 2 of Cups, the 9 of Materials, and the 10 of Materials. You see, I don't like that when it comes out. That service card when it comes out in relationships. It's like nobody is the servant in a relationship. And if you're getting into a relationship trying to help someone, that's a red flag. I can do that very easily, and I am so aware of myself. I pull back from that. As soon as I've got the urge to be the helper and to look after them, I'm like, no, this is codependence again. I'm wary of myself there, and I think you need to be here too, Capricorn. Anyway, 9 of Materials, 10 of Materials, and the 2 of Cups. Perfect and guidance. There's someone that's right for you, because you can do the 9 of Materials thing. When you focus on yourself and you put yourself first instead of this past person first and doing stuff for them, you're doing the 9 of Materials, you're sorting it out for yourself. What's going to happen is you're going to attract someone and that's doing that for themselves too, that's fulfilling their own wishes, that is self-made too. I feel like you thought you'd found someone like that before, but then you ended up kind of being a servant for them and helping them. But you want someone on your own level, someone that's perfect for you. You're being guided to that now. You might need to dip your toe back in with this relationship again to get that full clear message of how you've been of service there. As I said, I don't like it when that card comes out for relationships, because it means codependence to me. I wonder if the codependency card's going to come out for you. The Wheel and the Priestess. I picked it right for Sagittarius, the relationship card that came out. The Wheel and the Priestess. Fate gets involved. Intuitively you knew it. Move away. You need to get out of it. You need to get back into it to realize that you need to get out of it. And then open up to something much better for you. 9 of Cups and the 4 of Materials. So then you hold your energy back and fulfill your own wishes. Feel it, mirror reflection. Feel it. They're not a mirror reflection to you. Yeah, you can feel it. Intuitively you can feel it, but you can feel it. The imbalance. It's a little bit draining. Do you want to be around someone that uplifts you, Capricorn, not someone that you just need to help. It's draining energy when you've got that. So let's see what card does come out for your relationship stuff. You deserve love. You do. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to receive. You deserve to be in a balanced relationship with someone that loves you and gives to you as much as you love and give to them too. Which is totally different than being of service to someone, being the helper, being the maid, something like that. Don't do that. It's not a partner. Let's get a heart card out for you, Capricorn. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself for doing that. It's okay. We've all been there and done that. Learn from it. Aquarius, what about you? This risk that you need to take on a reconciliation. What is it about? Warmth and going well. Opening your heart to someone. So this was a contentious kind of a split or a problem that came up. You parted the ways with someone, and that you need to open your heart back up again to that person. Whether it's a reconciliation, getting back together or not, I'm not sure, but it's about opening your heart up again after problems in relationships, or with this particular relationship that's closed you down. Ice Maiden kind of thing. So Nine of Materials, Ten of Materials, and the Two of Cups here are love offer coming in because you are fulfilling your own wishes, self-made, independent, that kind of thing. Two whole people coming together. What's this about for Aquarius? No, it's not on the cards for you because you're letting go of the past. So you need to be firmer in letting go of the past here. You're still caught up in the past, unhealed, not opened your heart up yet because it's still frosty from something that went on before. So there was some kind of clash, something that hasn't been resolved. You haven't healed it. It's still shut down, still in trauma because of it. Not ready for the new relationship yet here. The Wheel and the Priestess. So fate gets involved, and intuitively you knew it. Be with nature and freedom. So you need to set yourself free and be independent now. That's how fate gets involved, kind of bringing people back in to give you closure, for you to release them so that you can be released and be by yourself and be free and be happy, and do this. Pull back your energy and then start fulfilling your wishes, putting yourself front and center, putting yourself first, and really taking care of yourself and doing stuff for yourself. That same stuff that you want to do for someone else, loving them and taking care of them, do it for yourself. It's your time now. Initiating completion. It's time to stop putting your energy out all over the place to everyone else and do it for yourself now. Put yourself first. Take care of yourself. Make something of yourself. Make something for yourself. Build your castles for yourself. Do it for you. Love yourself properly. What's going on in your love life, Aquarius? Codependency. Codependency, way too willing to do stuff for other people to distract yourself from yourself and not doing stuff for yourself. So that's what codependents do. Taking notice of what's going on for everyone else, what everyone else needs, completely ignoring yourself and your own needs, getting all up in other people's business because you want to distract yourself for how empty you feel inside. It's wake up time for Aquarius. It's time to get loving yourself properly. Elevation, to elevate yourself and your own energy and do something great for yourself and your life. You're making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love, and it's self-love, Aquarius. Self-love has to come first. It has to come first. And Pisces. So taking a risk on a reconciliation. What is this? Accept what is and empower yourself. The way I said that then. What is this? Okay, Pisces. Accept what is and empower self. Right. So this isn't about reconciliation for you. It's about an unreconciliation. It's about giving up on that person that you've been trying to reconcile with, accepting, just empowering yourself instead. There's a more powerful decision for yourself that you need to make. It's probably in the area of self-love, Pisces, but this person you've been trying to get back together with, or just accept it. It's not going to happen. Nine of Materials, the Ten of Materials, and the Two of Cups. What is this about? What you resist persists, and then decide. Right. I'm getting a limbo energy from this. So you're not making a decision either way, just in limbo, just in that waiting room. Never like leaving or never going into it, just being in the waiting room. So it's almost like you were waiting for someone to give you a love offer, but you're always in the waiting room, like never walking into that doctor's office kind of thing to claim it. Energetically resisting, you just never made that decision. You were never all in, and that's for a reason. When we're like that, Pisces, I feel like it's about the same thing. I think it's about this ex-person, this old person here. You need to accept that that's not going to happen. You didn't really want it to happen, because if you really wanted it to happen, you would have done something about it instead of just waiting for it. It's almost like you're waiting for fate to get involved and just say, yes, this is your person. I don't think it is. The Wheel and the Priestess. What's this about? Fate getting involved. I am good enough. Is this thought useful? good enough for what you want, what you really want, what you really, really want. As I said, you're in the waiting room. It's not what you really, really want, otherwise you would have gone for it. So this is not to say you should have gone for it, Pisces. I'm not getting that at all. I'm getting that the fact that you didn't go for it is your guidance to say, this isn't really for you. You want much better than that. So you're holding your energy back to fulfill your own wishes, or you should be doing that. Yes. For a new beginning for yourself, creating something for yourself. It's especially around communication as well. So communicating what you want in your life to the universe, to everybody, not just to one romantic partner and hoping that they bring you everything that you want. It's like getting everything that you want and a partner that you would really like too. Does that make sense? So instead of looking for a partner that you think is just going to complete you and then bring in all of those things that you want, like the house or the job or the holidays, just all of the happiness, all of the things that you've imagined, I think you're thinking that it's riding on someone else coming into your life and bringing it all in for you. This is saying you need to do that for yourself, all of the other stuff for yourself, and then that perfect person that wants to do all those things too will come in. So there's no knights in shining armor that are going to come and do it for you, that are going to come and set your life up for you. It ain't going to happen, Pisces. You've got chemistry here, though. Oh, maybe that's what's keeping you there. You've got chemistry. So what's keeping you in the waiting room is your chemistry. Yeah, because I feel like I'm still talking about the same person here. Someone from your past or someone from your present, but you're not really in on it. It's not going anywhere. You don't want it to go anywhere. Let's get you a hard hat, Pisces. Let's get something else for Pisces. Let's give them some hope, shall we? Let's get out of that waiting room. I would leave. Compassion, and have compassion for yourself. So you've been locked in. You've been locked into the waiting room and you hadn't realized that the key was right there. You just needed to leave because you were never going to actually walk into the office. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. Living love for yourself first. Actively sharing with yourself, putting yourself first. Yeah, learning that self-love and making those things for yourself in your life. And then you'll have the relationship that matches that. Then it will come in when you get in the full swing of that. So this really is a call to self-love for you. Being compassionate for yourself, because it's hard. It is. We all learn this lesson. The self-love doesn't come naturally to everybody. We all have to learn this lesson. Maybe in an ideal world it would be, but we're human beings. We have human being parents, so we don't have an ideal world here. Anyway, there we go. That's everybody done. Yay, that's this week for everybody. So a really interesting week. I didn't expect there to be so much focus on relationships, just because I've done the energy updates for the week. Check those out throughout the week as well. But there's a bit of relationship stuff in there, but not this much. I mean, this is huge. This is all about relationships and self-love and yeah. So delightful times coming in for everybody. Yay. There we have it. Have an amazing week. Thank you so much for your support of my channel, watching these videos and clicking like if you like it. Don't forget to click like on it. And if you really like it, click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you get notified of when I upload the pick a card reads, which are 2 or 3 times a week, the energy updates, and also when I go live for my daily show, Psychic Cafe. Love to see you in there if you want to come along. And yeah, have a great week, and I will see you next time. Bye.